Hello everyone. So we are back on day 19 of this series. So we are going to talk about like SOC Analyst L1 series, and this is day 19. And previously we talked about the threat intelligence, the concepts of intelligence. And today we are going to talk about the common platforms we have for threat intelligence. So I'm going to share you some of the platforms normally SOC and analysts use for their threat intelligence purpose. Okay, so as we are uh, the previous session is happened some days before, so we will basically I will give you a quick recap of what is day 18 or what we talk about on day 18 about threat intelligence, and then we will talk about the uh, threat intelligence platforms. Okay, so just a quick recap. So today is day 19. So as many of you are still joining, so I'm utilizing that time to give you that recap of previous session. So previously we talk about like what is threat intelligence actually. Threat intelligence, known as like it is the knowledge about your advisories, the tactics, techniques, or procedures. So basically, if you learn about threat intelligence, you help to identify like who is attacking, what they are doing, what why are they targeting you, and how do you defend. Okay, so basically the SOC analyst is relying on threat intelligence for context while investigating any malicious alerts, right? So the SIM tool you are using, if they generate any alert, then while investigating, you are completely rely on threat intelligence context. So that's why the learning or the knowledge of threat intelligence is much important for you as an SOC analyst. So the type of threat intelligence we have is strategic, tactical, operational, technical, and then the key sources. So there are some key sources for SOC analysts like open source platforms, the commercial threat intelligence platforms, the incident data or internal logs, and then the communities. So we have multiple communities available for SOC analyst for threat intelligence also. So you can follow up those communities. So in today's topic in day 19, I'm going to talk about those common threat intelligence platforms we have. So these are some of our like open source, some of our commercials, so you can use them. Okay, so I'm going to talk about one by one of all these uh, 18 19 threat intelligence platforms. So the very first threat intelligence platform we have is anomaly threat stream. So the web address of this threat intelligence platform is this. So there is a application name mentioned here. You can open it in your browser, and the purpose of this particular uh, threat intelligence is to like aggregate the normalize or enrich threat data from multiple sources. It enables associationalists to operationalize threat intelligence by correlating IOCs with internal security data to detect, prevent, or respond to attack. So if I'm going to show you the application of this, so this is the application. Okay, and this is a very well known threat intelligence platform, and as you are seeing on this application, like let's your data defend you. So we can use that platform for our collecting our threat intelligence things, right? The next platform we have is, okay, so first I'm going to talk about the some of the key features of this anomaly or threat stream platform. So the key features are like threat data aggregations or correlations or automations, orchestrations, threat sharings, or machine learning analytics. Because this particular platform is using machine learning, so AI ML based scoring of prioritizing high confidence threats, Like suppose if you have any alert generated in your SIM tool, so using that platform you can score the alert uh, for prioritizing purpose. Like if the alert is really important, or you should take priority to solve investigate it, or you can let them investigate later. So it basically works on AIML. That's why it is very useful, and most of the industry person are using that platform, right? It also gives you the context by linking different IOCs like domain IP hashes with MITRA techniques, advisories, or campaigns. Okay, so this is very much important platform in the context of threat intelligence. You should try it. The next platform we have is Threat Connect. Again, one of the commonly used platform for threat intelligence purpose is Threat Connect. Okay, it is also gives you the similar things which you have, or which you given by the anomaly, but the purpose of this platform, like it is uh, help you to collect, to analyze, or to operationalize TI while also enabling automated response, right? So it basically generates some automated response, and like the mean time to detect and mean time to response. So again, very useful platforms in order to investigate your alert. Then recorded future. So hopefully you are heard about this platform. This platform is a real-time threat intelligence that uses machine learning and neutral language processing and big data analytics to provide actionable threat intelligence. Its main goal in a SOC is to deliver predictive, contextual, and real-time intelligence for faster detection, hunting, and response against evolving threats. So if I give you, like if I show you the platform, this is the platform, and in this platform you will see like we have like you can create your account. So go to login, and then you can create your account and use that platform for your TI purpose. Okay, you can create an account with the help of Google or with the help of email address. So as many of the companies are using recorded future, so it is one of the common platform we have. Like you can see here, used by these big companies, and it has lots of data. Some of the CVs are also published, like today's threats. There is a section available in this application, in here, like today's threats and some common CVs disclosed on different products. So you get those informations. There are blogs of everything, the common attacks, government related attacks, right? So this is also very important. The next we have is MISP. This is particularly not a platform, it is a community. So you can use this community for collecting, storing, or sharing your IOCs and related to your attacks, like malware attacks or financial frauds, or maybe vulnerability exploits. Okay, so in SOC, MISP acts as a community driven intelligence hub that enhances collaboration and help defenders operationalize threat data. And the web address of this project is misp-project.org. The next we have is a IBM X-Force Exchange. So this particular TI is developed by IM. So it is a cloud-based TI sharing and analysis platform that allow you to consume, collaborate, and share the threat intelligence in real time, right? Because IBM has some vast threat database research teams or the partner ecosystem. So that might be a game changer for you in order to collect or in order to get the information regarding your SOC alerts. So you can give them a visit. The web address of IBM Xforce Exchange TI platform is exchange.xforce.ibmcloud.com. Then we have a platform for Cisco Talos Intelligence Group, and it is developed by Cisco. So it is a research division of Cisco in which you will get the information you need for your TI purpose. So the web address or the application address of this platform is telosintelligence.com. So this platform particularly provides the SOC team to with global threat intelligence, malware research, or vulnerability analysis data, and the security Cisco security product related updates. Like Cisco has a very vast products in order to like firewalls, email security, endpoint protections, IDS, IPS, routers, right? So the main purpose of this particular platform is to detect, analyze, or respond to the threats, right, in a global scale. So that's why these are globally available platforms are much important than the common platforms we have like Recorded Future or Threat Connect. But the IBM, the Cisco, these are the very well known platform. They have a very vast data. They have their a very good research team. So it's better to use those platforms instead of the common platforms we have. Then we have I hope you heard about the Palo Alto. So generally we learn these things in a network. Like if some of you are doing the network related certificates, like if you are studying CCNP or CCNA, then hopefully you heard about this. So Palo Alto is generally used in firewall, but it's also has its own threat intelligence platform. So you can visit the web application of this paloaltonetworks.com, and then you can use the database for your threat intelligence purpose. It is also a cloud based threat intelligence platform, and you can use for your SOC analyst. Then we have CrowdStrike. This is developed by Microsoft. So CloudStrike Falcon X is a cloud native threat intelligence platform uh, into a CrowdStrike Falcon ecosystem. So the main purpose of this particular platform is to deliver the real-time automated threat intelligence, malware analysis, or enhancing the SOC capabilities for threat hunting, incident response, and proactive defenses. So these four, IBM, Cisco, Palo Alto, and CrowdStrike, these are common platform, or these are platforms that used much in the industry apart from the previous platforms. And if I talk about the communities, then MISP is the best community to collect the information. Then we have Checkpoint Threat Cloud. So Checkpoint is also a threat intelligence platform that provides real-time protection by analyzing or distributing IOCs, malware data, right? So its purpose to supply checkpoint security product like firewall, IPS, endpoints, cloud security. So if your infrastructure is heavily relied on firewalls or IPSs or endpoints or clouds, then as an SOC you should use this platform, Checkpoint Threat Cloud. So the address of this is checkpoint.com, and it also has some, like you can block some malicious activities also in SOC environment. So it has that capability to detect uh, those malicious behaviors and actionable threat intelligence. Then Kaspersky. So you heard the Kaspersky as an antivirus, but at Kaspersky is also has a threat intelligence portal. So you can use the subdomain of Kaspersky, which is opentip.kaspersky.com, and it provides the real-time TI to help SOC analysts, incident responders, and threat hunters, right, to investigate or to respond the cyber threats. Then Alien Vault. This is the basically free, or you can use like the open source platform for collecting the information that you need for TI. Alien Vault OTX, right? And the application or the address of this platform is otx.alienvault.com. So, as you are the part of cybersecurity domain, I hope you heard about the web archive. So it works similar like web archive. So if I'm going to show you this platform, so otx.alienvault.com, you can visit it, and you need to create an account. But suppose you need to search something, right? So I'm basically putting some things, and let's see what it returns. You can scan your endpoints also. There is a section available. You can integrate with APIs. But suppose if I search like IOC indicators are also there, malware families, industries, advisories, users, right? But I'm searching suppose Google, right? And let's see. So it basically giving me the data, like the domain I provide google.com, then files 834K, the URLs is 6 million around, the DNS is 1K, the analysis overview, you will get everything, the who is record, the passive DNSs, the associated URLs. As you are seeing, like some of the URLs are Google Drive links, right? So this open source database is very important. You can also check out the associate files, like hashes are there, the malicious activities are there, HTTP scans are there, the relatable domains are there, right? So you can use those open source platform much rather than using a commercial platform. After the Alien Vault, we have Insight Threat Intelligence Platform. So the web address is something like this: qmasters.co/partners/insights/insight threat intelligence platform. So this particular platform will help you to collect the external TI information from dark web, deep web, or open sources, right? The main goal is similar to the other platforms, like giving the SOC teams uh, some data so they can investigate further, but it also gives you the early warning for external threats like leaked credentials, phishing attacks, or generating some automated response. Then we have uh, electric queue. So the platform is basically helping you or SOC to analyze or operationalize TI. So as you are seeing or you are learning about all these platform names, I hopefully you heard some of them, or maybe none of them, or maybe all of them. But one thing is very similar, like all these platforms are designed, or they are helping the SOC teams. Whenever you are investigating any uh, alert, any malicious activity that comes into your infrastructure, or captured by the SIM tool or any other tool, or suppose you are using MDR, XDR, or SOAR tools. So you need some context to investigate those data. And if you do not have that context, so it's a very, like, you will face some difficulties to investigate it. Like if some file is downloaded in your infrastructure through some web activity, and the SIM generates a alert, like a malicious file that TI is stored or indicating as an malicious, like it contains some malware or it is picked by common platforms, and that file comes into your system somehow, and the SIM generates an alert, and then you want to investigate it. So you need some context, like if that file is picked before, where it is come from, the common entry points, the common locations where it is installed. So the associate teams basically sharing those information through different communities, and these TI platforms contains those data, as you are seeing on Alien World, right? So TI platforms is much useful when you are investigating any threat. If you are, if your job is only to create rules for, or like suppose you are working on SOC, or you are working on SIM tools, and your job is to creating the alerting rules, or just checking if any activity is recorded or not, or you are seeing the events, like if something happened or not, then you will not use those TI platforms. But if you are investigating it, if you are in the threat intelligence team, then maybe you will use some of these platforms, or maybe a particular platform or a commercial platform. It all depends on your organization. Sometimes they are not using, or they are heavily relies on open source platforms. Sometimes they are using the commercial platforms, or you are receiving any alert and want or need some context, then you are asking on some communities like MISP, right? So the common thing is, like, these all platforms will give you the information you need. And what information for need? We need some context, like who is attacking, where this attack come from, it is happened before, if some particular products are affected, or if this thing can be prioritized, if you should take the immediate action, or if you should categorize as P3 or P4, right? So you need that context to investigate those threats, and that's why the TI platforms or portals or communities or commercial tools or open source tools are very important. So I basically collected the top TI platforms in these slides. You will get that slide, like as before. We are uploading those, I am uploading those slides on the drive, and the link is available in the description, so you will get that. But you need to at least use one TI platform to understanding of the context. You are investigating any IOCs, and then you need to use a one platform for your practice. So as some of these platforms are commercial, so I suggest, like, you can use Alien Vault. Okay, then we have Flashpoint Threat Intelligence. Similarly, it is focused on deep and dark web intelligence, fraud detections, insider threat monitoring, and geopolitical risk intelligence, right? So why this is different from the previous platforms? So it is different because that mainly provides IOCs. Flashpoint basically emphasize the contextual intelligence from underground forms, marketplaces, or chat services, right? So it builds SOC, CTI, and fraud teams to proactively detect threats before they escalate. Then digital shadow searchlight. This is also a platform, and the address is this. It also helps the SOC team to identify or remediate the external risks. Then we have Fortinet. Fortinet is one of the uh, industry level organization. So there are multiple products are there, but Fortinet, Forti Guard Labs, this is the URL, and for Guard Labs is the like the TI platform for Fortinet. So you can access those data. Then reversing labs, this is again a common platform, and threat queue. So I basically highlight this threat queue because threat queue is designed to aggregate or operationalize TI. So uh, you can use it. Okay, so these are the common platforms we have. Let me count it how many of these platforms. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So these are the 18 platform we have for TI purpose. Some of them are commercial, some of them are open source, some are communities. So hopefully you will get the information like you need for TI platforms. So it's very important to learn TI platforms or threat intelligence. Learn about IOCs, how to investigate it, how to get the context, how to find if the uh, alert is really important, you should take immediate action. Or if the alert is not that much important, if the malware is seen before, uh, if the malware is spreaded by common communities, right? You can get everything when you do or when you use those platforms. Okay, so now our day 19 topic is uh, end here, and when we connect tomorrow, I'm going to tell you the next topic, which is understanding the MIT framework. So that will be our topic for day 20, understanding the MIT RA, ATT, and CK attack framework. So hopefully you enjoyed this session. If you like the video, if you like this stream, make sure you like the video, and if you haven't subscribed it yet, make sure you give me a subscribe, and you can check out the other videos that are available on the channel. I'm running a Bob Suit series, and soon I'm going to start uh, some series related to pen testing as well, pen testing or the red teaming or the web testing or Android testing. Okay, you can track these sessions using session tracker links, the resource drive links in which all the resources are available. Though you can join the Telegram group for discussion. And if you want to learn something from me, like the pen testing or SOC, as one-to-one mentorship or in a group of mentorship, then you can join the WhatsApp community. So thank you again, everyone, for joining this stream. I will see you tomorrow with a new topic called Understanding the MIT RA Framework. Till then, you can follow me on LinkedIn. You can uh, check out the other social handles which are available in video description. And I will see you tomorrow. Till then, Take care. Bye bye. So I'm getting some comments. Let me see if I get some news. So thank you something for subscribing the membership plan. Hello Nikhil Sharma. Hello Monica. Hello Hari. Hello Prince. So same time. The class will happen on 7:30. Yeah. So Nikhil, actually I am busy with internship. That a internship is going on in my organization. So I'm busy on I'm busy on those things. So that's why I'm not able to take the sessions here. But now as the internship ends, so I'm completely available for these sessions. So yeah, now it will be irregular sessions. So I'm not seeing any new comments. So okay.